Hello everyone, here are the latest market news on April the 1st, 2020. White House forecasts 240,000 deaths from COVID-19. Donald Trump has warned that America has to brace for a very painful 2 weeks, as the White House projected that the coronavirus pandemic could claim up to 240,000 lives, even if current social distancing guidelines are maintained. The U.S. death toll from the coronavirus climbed past 3,800 on Tuesday, eclipsing China's official count. Trump has been widely condemned for exacerbating the crisis by failing to prepare testing kits, breathing apparatus, and other equipment. Dr. Deborah Birx, the White House Coronavirus Task Force response coordinator, said their models showed between 100,000 and 240,000 Americans could die from the coronavirus even if the country keeps mitigation measures in place. According to the expert, forecasts also show a worst-case scenario of between 1.5 million and 2.2 million deaths in the U.S. without mitigation. Global shares fall due to coronavirus expectations. Asian and European shares declined, with U.S. equity futures as investors took in worsening American coronavirus figures and assessed the impact of the pandemic on corporate profits and dividends. The Stoxx Europe 600 index lost more than 3% after lenders including HSBC Holdings plc and Standard Chartered plc halted dividends and share buybacks. Futures on the S&P 500 index slid as much as 3.6% after President Donald Trump warned on a painful 2 weeks ahead, with the country's grappling to get the outbreak under control and New York City's death toll now topping 1,000. Stocks in Japan hit session lows in the final hour of trading, down almost 4%. Hong Kong shares were also lower. Chinese shares outperformed as a private reading on the country's manufacturing sector beat expectations, rebounding in March. Pinduoduo raises $1 billion to help finance growth. Chinese e-commerce firm Pinduoduo Inc. had raised $1.1 billion in a private share placement, bolstering its ability to finance growth, despite recent market volatility. Undeterred by the coronavirus epidemic that has rocked financial markets around the world, Nasdaq-listed Pinduoduo has secured several long-term investors, including Chinese private equity firms Hillhouse Capital and Boyu Capital and tech giant Tencent Holdings for the deal. The company said it plans to use the proceeds to help finance growth, upgrade users' shopping experience, and offer more subsidized products. It looks to close the transaction in early April. Lufthansa reduces working hours for its employees. Lufthansa reported on Wednesday that 2/3 of its global staff will work reduced hours after the German airline grounded much of its fleet due to the coronavirus pandemic. Lufthansa will apply for a state aid to keep around 87,000 staff working on shorter hours. Overall, the company employs more than 135,000 staff worldwide. On Monday, German Airlines said it had reached agreements with its Works Council and trade unions to introduce short-time working for at least 27,000 cabin and ground staff in Frankfurt and Munich. It had also said that members of the executive board had waived 20% of their compensation in solidarity with all employee groups. Hyundai and Honda close plants in Vietnam. Vietnam-based Hyundai assembler TC Motor and Honda Vietnam have shut down their plants for 2 weeks amid a nationwide social distancing campaign to curb the spread of the coronavirus, the company said on Wednesday. Honda Vietnam will close both its motorbike and auto plants in the northern province of Vinh Phu until April the 15th, while TC Motor, Vietnam's third biggest car seller, said it will shut its plant in the northern province of Ninh Binh.